What's up, everybody, and welcome to what is assuredly the finale of Ace Attorney with an actual lawyer, Phoenix Wright, Justice for All. I'm your host, Zach, joined by our voice actor, Wes. Woo! And our actual lawyer, Pridge. Folks, if you like this show, please head over to twitch.tv/SaveDataTeam, where you can catch it live on Wednesday nights at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And if you appreciate this, head over to patreon.com/SaveDataTeam, where you can throw us a couple bucks, help us run the show. We'd very much appreciate it. And if you are watching this show on youtube.com, please head over to the pinned comment where there will be a link to a form where you can definitively help us choose which game we're going to be playing next, whether we head back to Great Ace Attorney Chronicles or head forward to Trials and Tribulations, the next game in the series. But with that out of the way, Pridge, the final episode of this game has brought the heat, and by the heat, I mean a bar exam question.
A bar exam question, baby. Let's go. The moral of the story is that this bar exam question has the best final line ever.
I think you said that before. I'm excited.
Big talk.
One evening, Henry returned home and confided in his wife, Mary, that he had just taken a diamond ring from the Anytown jewelry store by swapping it with an imitation diamond while the clerk was not looking.
Whoa, Harry, what the fuck?
Mary immediately called the police.
Damn.
And that... Mary
He's like, no, I got it for you.
In Henry's presence and reported that there is a stolen ring at my house.
Wow, Mary is like...
decided that they're done.
Yeah, like, fuck.
This is my house now. I'm getting everything. I'm getting everything from the prenup.
Yeah, Mary's a fucking narc.
The call to headquarters was recorded. Mary told Henry to leave the house and to never come back.
Wow! Mary is acting like he fucking killed someone! I mean, don't get me wrong, he stole a diamond ring, which is very expensive, but like...
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't killed anyone yet.
A diamond ring killed Mary's parents.
Henry left with the ring and went to a bar where he met his friend Dave.
Okay.
Both Henry and Dave drank
betray
multiple shots of tequila over a 3-hour period.
Yeah, bring out the Patron.
All right.
During which time, Henry explained what had transpired back at his house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
the more Henry drank, the angrier he became at Mary.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Henry decided to head back to his house and said to Dave, I need to go and take care of Mary.
Oh, no!
Oh, no!
Henry asked Dave...
And he got there and tucked her in and kissed her goodnight. He said,
that's what happens. Yep.
And that's the end of the story. The end.
If you want the happy ending, that's what it is.
Yep. Stop watching now.
Stop watching now. Henry asked Dave for a ride back to his house. Upon reaching the house, Henry said to Dave, hold this ring for me. I need to go inside and take care of my problem once and for all.
No!
Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
Dave obliged and waited in the car for Henry. When Henry reached the front door, he found that it had been bolted shut. He was able to kick the door open, whereupon he went to the bedroom and retrieved his handgun. Hearing Henry at the door, Mary dialed 911.
Okay. All right. Mary's not dead yet. Mary can still make it out of this.
Mm-hmm.
When Mary entered the bedroom, Henry yelled, you sold me out, and now it's payback time.
No!
Which was heard and recorded by the 911 operator.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Henry aimed the gun at Mary, which jammed when he tried to shoot it.
Oh, yes! There is a God.
Further enraged, Henry hit Mary on the head multiple times with the gun, causing her injuries.
Oh my God!
Which she later recovered.
Oh, okay.
Yay!
During the struggle, Henry dropped the gun, which discharged, sending a bullet through the elevator window and hitting Von Karma in the shoulder.
Oh my God, you got us! You fucking got us!
Wow.
You fucking
Absolutely
got us.
incredible.
Right, guys, this is the DL6 incident.
Oh no, it's back.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh.
No, but actually, it's much worse.
Oh.
Oh.
During the struggle, Henry dropped the gun, which discharged, sending a bullet through the bedroom wall, killing his daughter Veronica, who was in the next room.
Jesus
God.
fuck.
I told you it was worse.
No, it's so much worse.
That's so sad.
Veronica, she wasn't even named until this point.
Her piano recital was this weekend.
God. Oh. I thought Dave was gonna die in the car, not Veronica.
That's what I thought. I thought Dave was gonna get clipped.
All right, let's bring this home. The police arrived at the house and arrested both Henry and Dave, who were clearly intoxicated.
Yeah.
The police emptied both of their pockets and found the diamond ring that Dave was holding. On the way to headquarters, the police asked Henry what had happened. Henry responded, "I just wanted to give my wife a ring, but I guess she didn't like it, so I decided to shoot her instead. After all, wives come and go, but diamonds are forever."
No way! No way! What the fuck?
Oh my God. And that's the end, right?
I
There's
chose
no
this
more?
question solely so I could say the line, "After all, wives come and
Wives
go,
come and go,
but
no.
diamonds are forever."
Holy
Oh
shit.
my
I was about to say, does this
God.
guy know that he has the right to remain silent? But after saying that, I'm glad he didn't shut up. Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Wow. Whoever wrote that question must have really liked James Bond.
Huge James Bond fans.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, Pridge. Wait, what's the question?
What's the real answer?
Yeah, more of the story is, what crimes can you charge them with, and are there any defenses available?
Okay. Okay.
All right, so let's talk about the fact that there's no defending Henry.
Yeah, no, fuck Henry. What a piece of shit.
All
Like,
right,
there's-
yeah.
Okay, I really, is there anything as a lawyer you could do for Henry? Because like they have it on fucking tape.
I mean, okay, so here's the thing. Voluntary intoxication can be a mitigating circumstance. Which
Okay.
means it can, like, be used to
charges
lower the amount
lighter?
of, like, time you get.
Okay.
That
but
feels
even if
wrong.
Well, here's the thing. Even in this case, since he got drunk out of anger or something, and then, like, the drinking caught. In this case, he's probably not even going to get that to work for him.
Okay.
There can be times where, like, you had no intention of doing anything wrong, but while drunk you did something, so they can give you a slightly lesser sentence for it. But this one, he went to go get drunk because he was mad, and getting drunk made him more mad. So, in this case, no. To get rid of that part immediately, no. There were really no good defenses for either of these guys.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Again, a good defense attorney will mention, obviously, voluntary intoxication, but it's probably I can see a jury getting angrier at that than being any more sympathetic to it.
Right.
Please be sympathetic for my client. He got drunk out of anger and then
Yeah.
tried to kill his wife and accidentally killed his daughter instead.
Yeah, he wouldn't have tried to kill people unless he went and intentionally got shit-faced on tequila.
Yeah. Ugh.
Now for Dave, could you, as a defense attorney, argue that it's like obviously it'd be like accessory to murder, and like accessory to, I guess, assault or something, but since Henry never actually says that he's going to kill his wife, he just says like very vague, like, I'm gonna go take care of a problem, or I'm gonna go make this right. Could you argue that he didn't know that any of that was gonna happen?
You can
Like,
argue
really
that.
shittily.
You can argue that. I'm not going to buy it. A jury's probably not going to buy it, but you can argue it, Wes.
I mean,
You're more than
Okay.
welcome to.
He did also knowingly hold the ring that he did know was stolen. So
Yeah. We'll get through everything as we go
Okay.
on.
Okay.
So starting from the top, Henry stole a ring.
Yep.
That's larceny.
Yep.
Again, it's not robbery because he didn't use force. It's not burglary because he didn't break and enter. He was in the store where he was allowed to be, so it's just larceny. When you take
1
something,
point for society.
so not much to claim here. Again, a defendant knowingly takes and carries away the property of another with the intent to dispossess the true owner of said property, and that's what he did. He took the ring with no intention of giving it back. So yeah, larceny, bingo, woohoo. Next is gonna be burglary, for breaking into his own house, to commit a felony inside. So this one is interesting because technically for burglary, it's breaking and entering into the dwelling of another with the intent to commit a felony within. He technically broke back into his own house, but you could also argue his wife had kicked him out.
Yeah,
so,
she did say it was her house. She said, "Get out of my house."
Yeah, you might be able to argue that it was not, he no longer had any right to be there, and it was not his dwelling anymore. That's more up to a finder of fact to determine how they would interpret that.
I'm guessing you'd like check whose name the mortgage is under and
yeah,
stuff like that.
Again, a lot of it, yeah. The big thing here is the burglary charge probably doesn't matter since he's getting accused, since he's going to get charged guilty of so many worse crimes.
Yeah.
So it's like you probably don't even fight this. You probably don't even fight that hard for this because whatever.
What if he had stolen the crown jewels, Pridge? Would that be almost as bad?
Then you claim diplomatic immunity because you're not British.
Pridge wouldn't know anything about stealing the crown jewels, though.
Yeah.
So.
Right. I don't even know why I asked.
So again, the moral of the story is you can't burgle your own house, but the question would be, was this still his house after he had been thrown out? And that's not a definite fact one way or another. Next is assault and battery because he smacked his wife with a gun a bunch of times.
Yeah, that's fucked
up. Once again, not too much to explain here. If you smack someone with the butt of a gun several times, you've committed battery. I don't know what else to say about it. Then, once again, attempted murder. He tried to shoot her, but the gun jammed. He still tried to shoot her. So, once again,
still attempted
murder.
Yeah.
Not really too much else to say there.
Murder.
Yeah.
He definitely tried to kill her. Didn't work.
Yeah.
Then there's and then for the discharging of the bullet, which kills his daughter, that's going to be felony murder, and that's when the defendant causes the death of another during and as a result of the commission of a felony.
Gotcha.
So, I mean, regardless, he was, either committing aggravated assault or attempted murder or burglary, whatever felony you want to claim he was committing when the gun went off and killed someone else, it's felony murder.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, again, even if the burglary doesn't go through, the felony level battery and the attempted murder are both felonies, so he's getting felony murder, which pretty much is pretty much a first degree murder charge, essentially.
So
at the end of the day, Henry's going away for everything except the burglary charges may be questionable, but once you have attempted murder and murder, the burglary probably ain't changing things one way or another.
Yeah.
So moving over to Dave.
The
two things you got to ask about Dave are conspiracy and then accomplice liability. Now, conspiracy occurs when two or more people agree to commit a felony and take substantial steps to complete said felony. So, again, what you got here is Henry explained his plans to Dave. They talked about it, and Dave agreed to help him by driving him back home. So that's going to be a substantial step enough, is taking him to the location to do the crime.
Right.
There's going to be conspiracy there. Also, he was probably driving drunk, and that's bad too.
Yeah.
All that tequila.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's also accomplice liability. Again, this is more of what Wes was talking about, where did Dave know he was potentially going to commit
A murder.
Right.
Either the battery or the attempted murder or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I think the answer is yes. I think when you say I'm going to take care of a problem once and for all while you're in an angry, drunken stupor, it can be pretty much assumed that you are going to do something violent.
Yeah, it's not a good look.
So
maybe he thought
think
he was gonna fix that the grout in his bathroom because
The grout.
So yeah, Dave's probably getting conspiracy and accomplice liability.
Dave.
And the last thing I'll mention is receiving stolen property is also a crime. If you know something's stolen, you're not supposed to, keep it for yourself, even if you're not the one who stole it.
Wow. Okay. So even just in that
if someone
moment
asked
of like,
you to hold
hear this.
Well, no. Here's the thing. What the sample answer says and what you would say is Dave wasn't intending to keep the ring though. So he's probably not. You could charge him with this and attempt to do this, but he's probably gonna be found innocent of this because he intended to give the stolen ring back to Henry.
Okay.
If the question had mentioned something like he planned on pocketing it and driving away or something, then you'd say yes because he would have been trying to keep stolen property. But since there's no evidence of that and it sounded like he was just going to give it back later, he's not going to get charged with this.
Gotcha.
Now, could you argue that since Henry did not technically intend on keeping the ring, he wanted to give it as a present? I mean, by that logic, he didn't do anything bad. So there's everybody. Here's how law works: you can steal whatever you want as long as you give it away as a present. There you go.
No, because the larceny would still hold.
That's
you don't need to keep something to have committed larceny.
It's
the Robin Hood clause. Yeah. Fuck, that's really funny.
Okay, we're only 40 minutes into the stream. Should we start playing the video game?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, why not?
We had just got to the second part of this testimony.
Yes. Yes, now I remember. I took that request by mail. There have been times when I took a job without having met my client. The request was for the murder of Juan Carita and 2 or 3 other small things.
Did he straight up say last time he never takes requests by mail?
Yeah, no, he's doing a bad job.
He's like, I always do it. I always meet them in person. It's extremely important to me.
Except for like a couple times.
Well, sometimes I do it through the mail.
When I saw the name at the end of my letter, I thought my client to be a man.
Now I'm not a 10-year-old boy. I'm a man. A big, strong man.
Hey, shout out to Fairly Odd Parents. Great show.
That's good.
So you took this job through a letter?
He didn't mention anything about a letter in his earlier testimony, which means he is definitely lying.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from.
That was really good.
Yeah, it was
it's
really
a
good.
Letter from our friends.
Could you kill somebody for me?
Wow, what a great letter.
Come
what
on.
do you think, kids? Let's ask Salt and Pepper if they can help us murder someone.
Salt and Pepper.
Oh my god.
I want to see the Shelley the Killer TV show.
Oh my god.
The Shelley the Killer Kids show.
And Mackie says, "Da Blues Clues."
Shelley the Blues Clues.
Shelley the Blues.
which means he's definitely lying.
Full Phoenix. If you break the assassin's testimony completely, it's over for us.
I know. I can't make him suspicious, but I think we're okay. Like, we can do this. As long as he's standing there across from me. God, he's so handsome. No matter how strong of a punch I throw, he'll counter it.
It's really annoying. It's like all he does is counter. All you're doing is button mashing at that point.
Now then, let's begin the cross-examination.
Again, I think we just press a bunch of shit until he says the specific thing that we can jump on him for.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Ooh, Sonic is a good one for Phoenix. Yeah.
That is actually. But didn't you just say that you always meet your clients?
Yes, I suppose I did say that.
But I didn't mean it.
However, there are some clients for whom a meeting is simply not possible.
But didn't you meet your client this time?
No, I did not.
Oh, come now. Let's stop with this game of cat and mouse.
Using your silkiest voice is not going to work on
Sorry.
me.
Come now. Using your let's drop this facade. This game of cat and mouse.
I think it's so much better when the killer thinks Zach's normal voice is the silkiest.
All right,
Wow,
then, just
that's
cough it up and confess.
I'm a queen.
Mr. Wright, you can't badger a witness with such harsh
I was
words.
going to say it's Angel Star.
Cough up King.
You're a lawyer, so behave like one and present evidence instead of mindlessly yelling like we usually do. Now then, do you have any proof that Mr. the Killer met with his client?
I mean, no, we explicitly don't have any proof. It's the whole point.
Yeah, we don't.
Because he didn't meet with the client, is what we're trying to say. Well, I guess he met with Matt, but not Adrian. I'm sorry, Your Honor. Unfortunately, I don't have any proof.
I see. And your line of questioning was just another waste of time.
Sadly for us, Your Honor, that is the nature of right and wrong.
Fuck off.
Ooh. Edgeworth is coming for the punky crown.
No. And why could you not meet certain clients?
Recently, I have been receiving more requests. If I met each and every client, I would lose some nice business opportunities.
I wouldn't get
Murderers
to,
are on very high demand
I
right
wouldn't
now.
get to kill everybody.
Nice business opportunities?
On top of which, the times have changed. Everything's going digital now. I mean, people want me to dox their enemies. They want me to kill their social life. I'm posting embarrassing pictures of them on Instagram and TikTok. It's a whole thing.
People don't want me to kill people. They want me to cancel them, which is, in some cases, even
Worse.
it's a worse fate than being killed.
Have you tried branding as an assassin? It's not easy.
All people do is keep quote retweeting me saying ratioed. I don't even know what that means. What ratio?
Twitter's okay with Nazis, but post one ad about wanting to kill people and suddenly Twitter bans you? What is this, 1984?
That was really good.
Oh, God.
And I was born with 2 left feet. I don't know anything about algorithms.
Fuck. Okay, that was good.
It is now the age of information and computers, correct? Well, I have joined the Times, and now I take requests via electronic mail.
Nobody fucking calls it that, you goddamn boomer. I have never in my life.
I
and
really like this.
I was born before the internet was a thing. I have never heard someone call it electronic mail in full.
I like this idea that the killer is trying to become like a modern assassin influencer.
Do you know how hard it is to get 1,000 Instagram followers?
In my line of work,
I keep trying to post artful pictures of my victims with the card covering the bullet wounds. But I can't get anything. Instagram keeps taking the posts down.
God.
I'm trying to learn what Reels are, which basically is just TikTok but for Instagram, but not as good. I don't know.
Oh my God.
I tried to start a TikTok trend of murdering other people, but it didn't catch on.
I tried to post your favorite murder. And it was really hard because the hashtag my favorite murder was already taken.
Yeah. Great podcast, though.
Well, I have joined the Times and now take requests via electronic mail. Electronic mail? Do you have to mail that in a special insulated envelope?
Man, you
Damn,
made it
the
worse,
judge
Judge.
Ooh. I'm very sorry.
Also, this is another case of I know this game was made in the early 2000s, but this game takes place in 2018. And it's for the judge to not know what the fuck email is simply unacceptable. He has to, I guarantee that the courthouse emails him shit. It's just factually.
Listen, he has a hard time with the screens. I tried to get him some blue light glasses, but he didn't really like the way they fit on his face. So I've just been reading him his emails. He doesn't really know how I'm getting them. So it's a whole thing. I had to set him up with a Gmail account.
Uh-huh.
I'm very sorry. I despise the shortening of words.
I disagree with that one.
What I meant by electronic mail is what is commonly referred to as email.
Dude,
Ugh.
I imagine the killer was just rolling his eyes when totes my goats was
I
a
know,
popular
yeah.
thing to say.
Email? Say it again and I'll fucking kill you.
In a contest of mimicry, the judge would beat a parrot hands down. What is this line? Is it just a nod to the fact that they had a parrot in the last game?
I have
Don't
no
know.
idea. Ahem. Anyway, so you took this job without having met your client, and...
Sorry, he said the request was for me to kill Juan Carita and 2 or 3 other things? Did I miss it when he said that part? Because I feel like
he
I would have
said
been
2
what the fuck?
2 or 3 other things.
2 or 3 other things?
Yes.
And what were these other things?
Oh, you know, just some stuff.
My client wanted me to pick up a bag of Arby's. A
He
Jamocha
wanted
shake.
a bag of Grippos and some Mountain Dew.
Wow, Grippos. That's a reference that not a lot of people will get, I bet.
Yeah, I was going to say, now we're going to out people in the chat if they type Grippos!
Or Grippos?
Uh-huh.
A few other things that have nothing to do with this case.
What should I do? Should I let him slide with that? It'd be really bad if I push his buttons the wrong way and he gets mad. I mean,
I don't want her to get mad at me.
I feel like we pressed this, right? Well, I don't know. Pridge, what do you think?
I mean, I'd press this further.
Yeah. Whether or not they're related to this case is for the court to decide.
Mr. Attorney,
Yes?
Everything I have said from the beginning has been nothing but beneficial to your client. Which is why I wonder, what is pushing you to continue with this cross-examination? Could it be that you are planning to betray your own client?
That's...
I smell the stench of a backstabber. And should you turn out to be one,
Wait! Uh-oh. This is looking really bad. I shouldn't press my luck. Alright, I have to think. Is this worth pursuing? Well, the game is really being like, I don't know, do you want to press this?
What do you think, Bridge?
Dog, let's do this, Leroy Jenkins?
Leroy Jenkins! Witness, this is a very important matter. Please cooperate and tell us just what these other jobs your client requested were.
if it's truly that important, I suppose I don't have much of a choice.
Except to kill Maya.
Yeah.
Ah.
The bear figurine.
The bear figurine?
After the assassination of the target, I was to find that figurine. I was told that this job was just as important as the actual killing.
And where was that figurine?
It was inside Mr. Kurida's chest cavity.
Oh my god.
I don't know why. That's where my brain went.
It was inside Mr. Kurita.
Or it's just like full stop.
It was inside Mr. Kurita.
It's a reverse Five Nights at Freddy's. It's an animatronic stuck
He's inside of a
person.
human.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, that's the series in this in this version of Japanifornia.
Oh my god.
Five Nights at Freddy's is a series about animatronics being shoved into people.
It's reverse.
That's really funny, Pridge. Fuck.
It was inside Mr. Kurita's suitcase.
And then, what did you do next?
I handed it over to my client right away.
Oh, that's why it was at Matt Engarde's house. You fucking idiot. Oh no, he gave it. He did give it.
Guess I'm gonna kill Maya now.
You gave it to your client. Interesting.
This information certainly sounds important to me. But then again, what the hell do I know? Witness, please include what you just stated in your testimony.
As you wish.
Okay. Let me see what the bear says.
One of these was to find the bear
Don't we have a
figurine.
picture of him
Give
handing it to
Adrian
Matt?
Andrews.
Like Rita Andrews.
Oh yeah, I think
What-
we do.
What's this here? Retrieved from Engarde Mansion living room. So that alone could be a thing. I don't. Do we have a? I think it was just a memory. That
Okay,
we
that
had.
it was just.
Oh yeah, the picture that Lotta took was just of him leaving the.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so it was just a memory when we saw him handing the bear open.
I'm assuming
you
it's
could-
this because it says retrieved from Engarde
Yeah, you
Mansion.
could. Yeah, I'd still present it. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, we got it, folks.
Oh,
Shelly the Killer. If you had
Shelley?
really, ooh, Shelly, ooh, girl. If you had really given the bear to Miss Andrews, then this item should not have been inside it.
This item.
What item?
I see where you're going.
Yup, that's where I'm going.
Where is everyone going? Do I need to pack a suitcase?
Your Honor, please think back to Miss Andrews' testimony.
And I was going to burn it. For her sake.
If even for a single minute this bear had actually been in Miss Andrews' hands, I'm sure she would have taken the suicide note out and burned it.
Order! 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 So that's where you two were going. Do I need to pack a swimsuit?
So, by the very fact that this suicide note was still inside the bear, tells us that your client didn't know how to disassemble the puzzle.
Which means...
It means, Your Honor, that it is impossible for Adrian Andrews to be the client.
Oh! Order! Order! Order!
Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm sure I mentioned this before. How I hate traitors above all else. I think your cross-examination has clearly demonstrated something to me. You must wish to break your end of our agreement.
No, that's not...
That's enough! If that is your intention, then there is only one thing for me to do.
Wait, please!
Gentlemen, ladies, please excuse me. I have a matter that I must attend to.
And then Maya died. Bummer.
No, please, not that. Please wait.
Mr. Attorney, bring this trial to a speedy end, and I may stay my hand. Otherwise...
What in the... Mr. Wright, are you... Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, Your Honor.
I didn't understand this witness's outburst just now. Do you think there is a need to hear more testimony, or is this enough?
Well, we should...
Edgeworth, we can't do this. If we keep this up, Maya, she'll...
The prosecution...
What has come over everyone? Even you?
The prosecution... rests.
What is going on around here?
The prosecution has no further questions, Your Honor.
What?
I mean, to be fair, what we just ended on was basically proving that it was.
Yeah.
So, the prosecution wouldn't, need to answer more questions.
Yeah, at this point, it'd be up to the defendant or the defense to be like, so my client still definitely didn't do it.
Yeah, please.
But they did, but
they
Just work
did.
with me here, you know. Let's entertain the idea that he didn't.
Well, I never thought I'd see the day. This is a most unusual situation. Mail that's sent through computers. I mean...
What do they think
If
of
the
next?
If the prosecution rests with no further questions, then the prosecution has failed to uphold its stance.
Wait, what?
If that is the case, then even though I am reluctant, I must believe that Mr. DeKiller's testimony is accurate.
No, but we literally proved that it was,
well, we sort of didn't see it through.
I guess.
Yeah, it's a little weird. We definitely said enough, but he's basically saying we didn't see it through all the way to the end, so he's not taking it into account.
That's fair.
Question. Is the judge allowed to ask questions if he feels that the prosecution isn't asking the right questions?
I mean, he's not allowed to do a lawyer's job, no.
Okay, so the judge can't be like, well, wait a minute, I have a question about this. He just has to kind of be extremely impartial and you ask the questions and I just listen.
Yeah, I mean, there are probably clarification questions he can ask,
but not any sort of
he
new
can't
ideas
push.
or
He
thoughts.
can't push an issue farther than the prosecution's willing to push it.
Okay, interesting.
That would mean that Shelley DeKiller's client is Adrian Andrews. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
if I end the trial here, right now, then your client, Matt Engarde, would be declared innocent.
Why is he explaining this to us?
And in his place, Adrian Andrews would be charged with murder.
Also, that's not how that works.
Right now. I'm not even going to do a trial. I'm tired. I want to go home.
Miss Andrews would be charged with murder.
Which again is fine, because then we can just find her not guilty later as well.
Oh.
Be genius.
Prosecution has no further questions. We will now hear the defense's final remarks. Bailiff, please bring the defendant Matt Engarde to the stand.
The items from the killer's hideout didn't make it in time. We tried as hard as we could. It looks like our time has run out.
I can't believe it.
The outcome now lies in your hands. Oh, saw it. Did the old guy finally decide?
Have you not been in the room?
I didn't know the defendant wasn't in the courtroom for any of that.
What?
To be honest, I can't think of you as a truly innocent and good person.
Also, would the judge ever say something like that?
You suck. You low-key suck.
You might be not guilty by this trial, but I fucking hate your guts, dude.
I mean,
I'm going to put you on blast on my Insta feed.
I mean, you're kind of allowed to say that.
Oh, okay.
Probably not before the jury's rendered its verdict, but you want to shit talk the dude afterwards.
Yeah. Hey, yo, Engarde, let's meet up in the parking lot. I want to tell you how much I hate your ass.
Catch me outside. How about that? You want to catch these hands, Engarde? You have done enough evil to drive a woman to suicide. But, at least on the charge of murder, it would appear you are innocent. Ha!
So, I guess even the old fuddy-duddy figured me out.
Dude, why would you drop your facade right now? He hasn't declared the verdict yet. What are you doing?
Wait,
Whoa,
you have eye
shit.
scars? Oh, you're
totally
definitely guilty. Never mind.
guilty.
Matt,
Wait,
what the fuck?
Ah, fuck.
What? I didn't remember that he broke the facade before the end of the trial.
I forgot that he did that.
Mr. Engarde? You were atrocious as a lawyer, weren't you? Giving your client away like this.
And that refreshing like a spring breeze crap? It's just as atrocious. Don't you agree?
Also, reports of what happened in this courtroom will get out to the public.
I mean, that's probably why he doesn't care about this. He
Yeah.
probably realizes he's done for anyway.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
He knows his reputation's dead.
Yeah.
He just thinks he's not going to jail, so he might as well taunt because he's, a psychopath.
Yeah, that's fair. That makes it make sense, at least.
Anyway, get on with it and pronounce me innocent already.
Dog, that's...
Right, Mr. Lawyer?
Should I side with justice? Or should I save Maya's life?
Justice!
Better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay?
But if I did that, Maya will die.
Wait,
But-
I just realized. I don't care.
But if
Her appetite for burgers has been cutting into my savings.
But if I say he's innocent, then Miss Andrews will be charged as the murderer. Do I say he's guilty or not guilty? Either choice I make, someone's life is going to end. Oh, God.
A European. It's hard to guarantee.
It all hinges on what I choose.
Now then, Mr. Wright. Let's hear the defense's final statements on this matter. The person who hired the assassin was Adrian Andrews. And your client, Mr. Matt Engarde, is innocent. There's no need to ask, old man. After all, my lawyer is going to say what I want. Aren't you? Right.
I can't do this, but I have to decide something. I can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my heart. Listen to your heart. My client,
All right, save state this.
Matt Engarde, is
A safe state.
a safe stater.
And I think it's not guilty.
not
is the bad
guilty.
end.
Not guilty is the bad end. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's I assume that, so let's just hit that one first.
Okay.
We are waiting for your answer, Mr. Wright.
I clicked the option.
Matt Engarde, your client deserves an answer.
Wait, that wasn't
We know what you meant.
punctuated properly. It sounded like he was talking to Matt Engarde.
Yeah.
Matt Engarde, your client needs an answer.
I'm sorry. Matt Engarde is.
Oh, wait, it wasn't actually the one yet.
Franziska von Karma? Wait,
That wasn't the choice.
this is the
Ow!
good end?
No, it wasn't the choice. There's another. It wasn't the good bad end yet.
Oh, okay.
You see now, don't you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This is exactly why you should never take your eyes off of that scruffy fool.
Oh shit. It's
Matt
the
Engarde is Franziska von Karma.
release the Bulma cut. Here we go. Fucking Dragon Radar for 12 hours.
Did you bring them? The final pieces. Do you have them?
Final Dragon Balls. Did you bring them? Do we have all 7?
Oh,
We could just
mighty
let Maya
Shenron.
die and then wish her back from the dead. Do your worst. To kill her.
I
We have
summoned the
fucking
mighty
To
Dragon
kill her,
Balls.
kill her in the most painful way possible.
You should know better than to ask that, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Von Karma is perfect in every way. The evidence is here in perfect condition.
You guys have combined like 0-6 win record against me.
Yeah.
Don't worry about Scruffy.
You can all collectively
He's
go
fine.
fuck yourselves.
He's fine, and his injuries are minor. All of the items are inside this. What a filthy old coat this is.
It's fucking
fuck you,
Gumshoe's
Judge.
coat.
Only a real piece of shit would wear this.
That's Gumshoe's. I can spot his tattered rags anywhere. Fuck that poor guy.
I apologize
Someone
for
buy
its
the man a
ugliness.
better coat.
I apologize for its ugliness, but there was nothing else to wrap the items in.
I fought long and hard this whole trial, all
Nice.
for what is inside that raggedy coat.
Thank God this desk covers my waist. I fought long enough this whole time.
Wow, the rare Pridge and Horny Jail occurrence.
Yeah. Everybody throw him and lock
I didn't
away the
even
key.
get what you were saying because I just assumed surely Pridge wouldn't make a horny joke.
Wow.
Guys, get it? He had a boner the entire case. You get it? Long and hard. Like a boner.
Oh God.
Do you get it, chat? Chat, do you get it? It's a boner joke.
Pridge, fucking Phoenix just looks over at Miles and you just hear. That was me slamming the bottom.
Mac,
of my
yeah,
desk.
no,
Okay.
I got it.
I wasn't sure if that
was
read on
great.
the microphone, so. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sure that inside this coat lies a crucial piece of evidence. Your Honor, inside that filthy coat that looks like it's worn by the worst person imaginable?
That filthy, disgusting, termite-ridden, louse-infested, mud-covered coat.
Are the defense's final pieces of evidence?
Your final evidence? This trial is already over. All that remains is for me to hand down my verdict.
No, it's not.
I do not believe that any evidence presented now would change the outcome of this trial. Fuck off,
What?
Grandpa.
Yeah, he's literally
because you
declared
just
somebody
said that
guilty
you didn't
before.
Well, and also, Judge, you also thought that this was all sketchy, so I think that this is the perfect time for more
Yeah,
evidence.
no, this is really weird.
Your Honor, it is our duty to examine every piece of evidence down to the last. I request that Miss Von Karma be allowed to present these pieces of evidence.
I suppose you are right, Mr. Edgeworth. I grant permission to do so. However, this one obvious rule applies here.
You only get to present one piece of evidence.
If these items do not bring up any new points, then they will not be accepted by this court. Now, Miss Von Karma, if you please.
These pieces of evidence are items left by the killer during his escape from the police.
He must have been in quite a rush.
Yes, Your Honor. The killer left 3 pieces of evidence.
Somewhere among the evidence we're about to see, there will be something that will turn this whole situation around. Like a miracle. I'm sure of it.
That is all we can hope for. All right, first piece of evidence, this Hatsune Miku figure. It's about 1/16 scale. Pretty nice. Vinyl.
Sounds like an Antiques Roadshow fucking
A
thing.
gift certificate to Arby's.
The first item is a pistol.
Does the killer's pistol have anything to do with this case? Also, like, we have to pick now, like, by each one, like, which thing is relevant.
Should we save state here?
No. You can ask, and it doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, personally, I don't feel like the pistol is...
I don't think the pistol's relevant at all.
No.
If you ask, it doesn't like detract from anything. But if you don't ask, it also doesn't matter.
Yeah. I don't think this is anything. Also, LT Drake says, why does the killer have a World War II gun? What is he doing with this in 2018? Yeah, no, it's fucking... Alright. I mean, I'll put a save state just in case somebody's like, oh wait, the gun dialogue is the funniest dialogue in the game. But I don't think we need to...
No,
Press on
skip
the
this
Oh well,
one.
they just rapid fire. So even if you question for more details on this, it just goes right to the next one.
Alright. Does that pistol have any relation to this case?
We have yet to perform a ballistics test, so I can't say anything for certain. However, I believe it has something to do with this case, at least to me.
Oh yeah, you got fucking shot by that gun.
Okay, it's not fucking funny.
That's the pistol that he used to shoot you, isn't it?
Also, Phoenix was like, wait, what?
That's what I believe, yes.
Oh.
Oh, he got shot. That's right.
I kept the bullet they removed from my... I wanted her to say, I kept the bullet in my shoulder as a sort of memento to my father.
Of Papa.
I kept the bullet they removed from my shoulder as a sort of memento. I'm sure it will be an excellent sample for the test.
So that's the pistol that was used to shoot Franziska. I want to try. It's probably not going to help us very much.
The second piece of evidence is this videotape.
I bet the killer took that from Engarde Mansion. I mean, that's definitely going to be relevant.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Get the deets.
Have you checked the contents of that tape? Yes, it's Tequila's funniest home videos.
It was his audition for America's Got Talent.
Oh, hell yeah.
Unfortunately, there was no time to.
Oh, yeah.
But I would speculate that this tape is very important.
Oh my god. Surrounded by
Why would
perverts in the
you
chat.
say
Just said,
that?
that's Tequila's sex tape.
Oh, no.
Tequila's gonna break the internet.
Yeah, it's with his Hatsune Miku body pillow.
Jesus Christ.
Because he came back to his hideout for it.
Sorry. Tequila went back for it?
That's right. It looks like he was trying to recover it. He injured 3 of the officers at the site. But somehow it looks like they managed to protect it from Tequila. Surely Tequila is no ordinary man.
Also, fuck, that's really funny. Zeke Bringer says it's Tequila's greatest hits. That's really good. That's really good.
Hey.
The last piece of evidence is this bellboy's uniform.
Is that a uniform from the Gatewater Hotel? I mean, was that used during the crime?
I am almost certain it was. There's even a pair of black leather gloves in one of the pockets.
There's no doubt about it. Tequila was wearing this on the night of the murder.
There's one thing I found interesting about this uniform.
And what is that?
There's a button missing on this uniform.
A button?
It's a very unique button. I'm sure if we were to recover it, it would provide us with an interesting clue.
Interesting.
That is all I have to present, Your Honor.
Wow, those are mostly useless.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Thanks
just
for
as I
nothing.
thought.
And what is that, Your Honor?
I'm sure were we under normal circumstances, these items from Shelley Tequila's hideout would be very important clues. However, considering I don't care anymore, they're not. Our question is not who did the killing.
It is who is the client.
Yes, that is correct. And these 3 items do not tell us anything about that.
Well, yeah, but maybe if we watch the tape that we don't know anything about.
Yeah, maybe watch the tape, Judge. Come on.
Thank you for your hard work, Miss Von Karma. You may step down now.
Wait, Your Honor! Please, allow me to examine this new evidence.
Overruled.
Damn.
This court already has all the evidence it needs to hand down a verdict. Wonderful. Absolutely splendid. This judge is such a brilliant man, isn't he?
I forgot you were here on guard. Is this the end?
I love how there's only like one witness stand, so that's just like again keep shuffling. Like
Yeah, people on it.
Francisca pushes Matt out of the way to stand there. Matt pushes her out of the way to go back to the spot. It's just a constant shoving match between people who want to like.
She's like, "Oh, that was my bullet shoulder."
That would hurt like fuck actually.
Ah, the unscarred part of my face.
Phoenix.
I knew it. There's no such thing as a miracle in this world, is there? That's really fatalist, Phoenix.
I don't know about that, Phoenix. It is Christmas after all.
But almost Christmas isn't Christmas.
Ho, 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 ho.
Santa!
Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm here with the evidence you need.
I rescued Maya.
Wow! Santa! It's a Christmas miracle!
I got the drop on the killer and kicked his ass.
Ho, 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 ho. Don't worry, Phoenix. Tequila's fucking toast. I took care of that.
Blitzen stomped on his shoulder and smashed it.
Oh my god.
And then Comet shattered his sternum.
And then Rudolph kicked him in the balls for good measure.
This time it wasn't Grandma who got run over by the reindeer.
What is this stupid bit we just did?
I had to bring up Santa.
Oh god. And then we pelted him with coal.
He was a very naughty boy.
Oh shit!
damn it.
I like this. The Christmas miracle where
Mhm.
Santa saves Maya and beats the shit out of the killer.
I think
Straight
you're
up.
wrong. I think they
Beats the
do
shit out
exist.
of
I think Santa does exist.
I think Santa does exist.
But you have to make that miracle happen. You've come this far. You can't give up now.
But no matter how you think about it, it's
Try. For my sake. Just think about it for a second. There are two ways out of the situation for us.
two.
First, make Engarde wish from the bottom of his soul for a guilty verdict.
Sorry, what? Huh?
The killer will always place his client's wishes first. If Engarde himself wishes to be convicted, he will let his hostage go.
That may be true, but that's asking me to do the impossible.
The second way, force the killer to end his contract with Engarde. If the killer were to no longer think of Engarde as his client, then he would let Maya go.
I mean, we don't really know that, let's be clear. But sure.
He could just kill Maya to eliminate witnesses no matter what happens.
Yeah, we're really banking on the fact that we think that this is like a really that he's actually a nice guy.
murderer, yeah.
Yeah, we think he's the nicest murderer.
Mia, that's even more impossible. He is a man who values his duty towards his clients above all else.
Yeah, because he told us that.
Yeah.
We don't know that.
I know both of them seem like impossible feats at first. But if you could make either one happen, it'd truly be a miracle.
The bigger problem is the judge.
What am I going to get for Christmas?
The judge has already said he doesn't need more evidence. The pieces he was just shown, he's not accepting them.
Phoenix, think things through from the other side. Isn't that what has always worked for us?
The other side. Wait, does she mean...
I have to go to Shadow Hyrule?
You mean to turn things around?
To turn
about?
Phoenix, the judge says he doesn't need the evidence. If that's the case, then who does need it?
The person who needs the evidence.
The defense, prosecution, and the judge. We have seen all the pieces of evidence. That is how we have come to know the truth. But there are people who have not seen them all. And those people do not know the truth. That truth may be what will bring about the miracle in the end.
Yeah, this is the one that fucking stumped me when I was playing this for the first time.
There are no objections this time, correct? Now then, I will pronounce my verdict. Why don't we all respectfully sit back and listen, kids? I have already told you,
Fuck you.
Mr. Wright.
Fuck your objections. I'm ending this case.
This court does not need any more evidence.
I'm not saying it is us that needs the evidence, Your Honor.
Then it doesn't matter in this context, so
Then
shut up.
the fuck up.
And you want to show the evidence to that person?
Judge, I'm glad that you completely understood the very vague sentence I just said.
I don't even know the sentence I just said.
Yes, Your Honor. Please, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, for you to ask with such passion.
Sorry, let me do that again. Please, Your Honor.
For you to ask with such passion, I'm still gonna say no, my dude. I will grant you one chance.
One chance.
Please show your evidence to who you think is the right person.
That's impossible. To turn this situation around in one try.
Edgeworth, we've done this several times in this game before. Like, I don't know what.
One try. That is all I will permit.
I
And
have
if you
to
mess
try
up,
to remember.
Maybe one more.
I have one try. Everything that has happened. Everything.
If you had just one shot.
Do not miss your chance to flow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
A lifetime. Oh.
Everything that has happened up to this point. Think, Phoenix, think. That's the Omni-Man Invincible meme. Think, Phoenix, think.
Oh yeah.
Think, Mark. There must be a way to save Maya while taking Engarde down at the same time.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's not waste any more time. Who would you like to show evidence to?
All right, this is where we
My
sit.
badge.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying present the badge. So I guess we're gonna do that.
Yeah, sure.
All right, here comes the badge.
I see. And now, tell this court what one piece of evidence you would like to show this person.
Oh.
My badge.
Baba.
Would like to. Let me get this fucking straight, Mr. Wright. I'm gonna stop you right there, my guy.
And Phoenix is like,
I need to just clarify one thing for you. Oh, can I do that? You want to show your badge? Your badge. You want to? You want me to get a mirror, roll it into the courtroom, so you can hold the badge up to the mirror, so the badge can look at itself. Is that what you're telling me?
Phoenix is like,
Yeah, that
is
sounds about
holding,
right.
Is holding two attorneys' badges. He's like, I just think it'd be nice if they kissed. Oh God.
I don't have anything to say to this.
How about you, Miss Von Karma?
Well, I was just shot, so.
Damn,
Well,
way
I
to
was
use that as
just
an
shot,
excuse.
So, fuck, I don't know.
I'm afraid I cannot allow the defense to continue.
What?
I thought for sure that would work.
No one understands what you're talking about anymore.
Phoenix
Wait.
finally snapped.
Please, one more chance.
That is enough, Mr. Wright. I will now state my verdict. This court finds the defendant Matt Engarde
Not guilty.
Like there's still confetti though.
The saddest confetti of all time.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Are you ready to see sad Phoenix?
Sad time.
And just like that, the case came to an end. I ran away from the courtroom and wandered the streets alone.
I got hit by a bus.
I never saw Maya again. To kill her is a man of his word, so I'm sure he released her as promised.
Yeah, sure.
I heard the verdict of Miss Andrews' trial a few days later. She was found guilty, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
But you know, you could have defended her and maybe helped.
The miracle never happened. Maybe it was never meant to.
Never happened.
Because a miracle is something that doesn't exist. The miracle.
The miracle
Never
never happened.
Wah wah.
That's like, yeah, that's such a great It's such a great typo.
The miracle never happened.
Okay.
All right. Let's
do
put
this for
this to
real.
Pridge.
Yeah, what do you think, Pridge?
Because this is I think in Ace Attorney the hardest thing that I ever did. Granted, I was much younger when I played this, like a year ago.
Oh, this is the question. This is the one I'm more curious about.
You saying that it's hard is confusing me because I just assumed we would present the tape to Killer.
I mean, I know it's the tape. It's just, are we showing it to Killer or Engarde? I think it's to Killer.
Maybe I just blew it wide open and said it, but you saying that it was a difficult guess, that seems like an obvious guess. But maybe I'm just a big brain boy.
I'm almost certain the answer is we're showing the tape. I think it's to Killer too.
You can.
No, it's John Doe, the bellboy.
You can look at the evidence, can't you?
Yeah.
The court record.
Yeah, I mean, the pistol and the bellboy uniform are so meaningless to me. The game would have to.
We did technically get the new small caliber pistol, been fired. Yeah, we know that.
Nothing about this case.
Contents unknown.
Yeah, contents unknown. Come on.
I'm pretty sure there's actually multiple correct answers for the evidence, but for the person, it's the same.
Surrounded by perverts, present the gun to the judge. All right.
Yeah, I just think hit to Killer, and then we'll do the evidence.
Okay.
The only other thing I could be would be showing it to Matt, but I think to Killer is more important.
Yeah.
I see. And now, tell this court what one piece of evidence you would like to show this person.
I'd like to show them
my
the
attorney's
anime One
badge.
Piece.
The Magatama. Let's solve his Cyclops.
Let's see. I mean, there's no point. God, yeah.
The other two pieces of evidence are so useless.
Mm-hmm.
At least in comparison to a video with a videotape with unknown contents on it.
Yeah. Let's try it, I guess.
Do it.
Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth?
I think there is some merit in showing this evidence to that witness.
Okay, the way that started, I was like, oh, was it wrong? Because it was the same thing they did just before this.
Spot Karma? I don't know, I've still been shot.
Yeah, no, you got it. This is the correct answer.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure you can also present like the camera or something.
Huh.
That might work. I'm not sure. Chat, you can confirm whether or not that's correct.
Bailiff, please bring in the transceiver from earlier.
I also like the idea that they just like move it in and out of the room instead of just like turning it off. All right. It looks like they got a hold of him.